Propofol is a medication that I used a lot when I was an ICU nurse, and I knew that it would put people to sleep. And I knew that it had something to do with inhibiting neuron transport in the central nervous system, but I didn't truly know the mechanism of action really until I was studying for interviews for CRNA school. It is a GABA A receptor modulator, which means that it's a GABA A agonist. GABA, of course, being the primary inhibitory neurotransmitter in the central nervous system. Chrissy, do you want to add a little bit about what type of modulator propofol is?
It's a PAM, a positive allosteric site modulator. So because propofol is not itself directly binding the GABA A site and making this process happen, how is it affecting this channel? How is it acting on this receptor? What it's actually doing is making the GABA A receptor more responsive to your body's own natural GABA chemical. So when the receptors do bind GABA, it's going to increase the frequency of the opening of the chloride channel and really enhance that hyperpolarization, making it harder for the cell to depolarize, fire, pass on nerve impulses to the next nerve, slow down that communication and make you sleepy. You know, a lot of our drugs, when we learn about them, we're like, oh, they're agonists. They're turning it on. They're in that lock and key model. They sit in the receptor and they open the door, or it's an antagonist. It blocks it. This is a little bit different. It's binding to a separate site on the receptor, and it's making the receptor more responsive to the natural chemical that already exists in your body.